sports. It's in the game.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're watching the Snowhawks, superstar cornerback. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often. It's the Snowhawks and the 49ers coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this San Antonio team as they enter play. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start, but I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Well, now how about this return? And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
The secret to his game and his success, incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys who catches passes with him. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet him before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, they're going to be hard to beat each and every ball game.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run here with a rookie. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw, Purdy. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Purdy escapes the sack. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll set up a throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Cherry. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Cherry. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 23, here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Cherry, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle this time to Fowler. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 2nd and 5.
At the 49ers, 15-yard.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now, San Antonio in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And his kick is good. And it's 3-0 here in the 2nd quarter. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. As we check out the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he's right up there among the best in the NFL at this point in the season. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
He's got this one complete to Fountain. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Fowler. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 24 now, here's second and a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Cherry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. Dumps it underneath to Tolbert. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Snowhawks are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, first and 10 at their own 26. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Purdy looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A good down to possibly take a shot. And in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on second and inches. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Purdy now to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bennett. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And complete into the hands of Fowler. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And touchdown. A big play there. 88 yards. And the Snowhawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the score line. 20-12, your final score. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium, and you can see currently they trail in that ball game. The Buccaneers trying to hold on and claim victory. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Falcons trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Looking to throw. And he's got it, complete to Fowler. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Up the middle they go. Cherry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Back to throw. That is caught down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Snowhawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Here's Purdy. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Purdy. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken in at the 11. A nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's caught. Tolbert. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. They'll run on 1st down. Cherry, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Cherry, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front, and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in San Antonio. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On third down, Cherry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bennett. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Throwing here, Purdy. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Bishop. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. Purdy will look to throw again here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cherry, back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on...
They got his man complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head.